it's that time of the day, isn't it? So let me just put this away because we don't want this hanging all over the camera, do I? No. I'm gonna put this one away. So you're probably wondering what I'm doing here, okay? What I'm gonna actually be making today, how about a vegan omelette? Omelette or frittata, but using Aquafaba, okay? So I have been always intrigued about using chickpea, the canned version. What do you do with the waste? Because my establishment here at the Central Market means that every single part of vegetable gets used. In this instance, what's inside the can gets used as well. And it's for my own benefit as well, because I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. So this is nice and frothy. In here, what I have got, chickpea, I'm going to actually add these two together to actually create the froth like an omelette would create for you, okay? Let's just add a little bit of flavoring. I've just got some turmeric, just to give it that yellow color as well, which the egg yolk, you know, creates. And some pepper. I like using white pepper. You may use anything that you have at home. How about some salt? So this is you know, for instance, if you're actually going to be using some dips and some sauces with it, obviously you go less with the salt. But this time round, we have got a little bit of salt in there, okay? So to this here, I'm gonna do, so chickpea flour, besan flour. So often, you know, back home, I'll use it for pakora, for making anything gluten-free as well. I'm just gonna have a little break while you have a look at the veggies. I'll be back soon. Okay, so here we have it. I'm not sure if I'm going to add, will be requiring any water to it. But right now, let's just have a look. This is looking nice and frothy, isn't it? Yeah. And this is my end of business day as well, by the way. So in case you're wondering what I get up to, this is what I get up to on a Saturday, busy market day, and here I am still cooking. So this is nice and frothy, but I'm just going to add a small amount of water. So the consistency that I'm looking at is that when it goes into the pan, I need it to froth up. Okay. So here we have it. I'm going to put the pan onto the cooker. It's got a little bit of oil in there. The vegetables that we're going to be using, I'll come back to you in a minute on that. It is the heat. So come along and let's have a look at this. Now, this is also gluten-free and of course, as you know, vegan as well, you know, and for those who are celiacs can use this as well. So the variety of oil generally I use is happens to be either sunflower oil or rice bran oil or olive oil. Okay, so you select yours. Here we have. So you can be professional at this, or you can, you know, just play around with it, entirely up to you. Or I could have made it really even bigger as well. So along the way, let's grab hold of some veggies and what's going to go in there. We could actually have something like tofu in there, some bok choy in there, carrots, and obviously the garnishes are good as well. And then you've got capsicums as well. Because my omelette is really, omelette and frittata is not really that big, so I'm going to find room in there to fit all these veggies in. So what you're actually going to do is small amounts, okay? Just like so. Whilst you're doing that, just turn the heat down, okay? Because you don't want that to actually burn. I've even got some broccoli. I really feel like adding all these ingredients in there, but really I can't because there's only so much that you can do. Good. There we go. Some capsicums. Okay. Now, maybe some zucchini, and that's about it. I think we can do the bean shoots and of course the bok choy a bit later. What I really want to do now is that where's my spatula? My spatula is somewhere behind me. Okay. Just going to press it down slightly. Okay, just press it down. Make sure the oil is all around. It's a non-stick pan as well. Let's just cover it and forget about it just for a little bit. Now, what have you all been up to today? It's a Saturday, right? It was a market day for me today. So apart from making char kway teow, nasi goreng, mee goreng, and a customer came in to ask me, can you actually make something special for me with no onion and no garlic? And you wonder, how can you flavor food without onion and without garlic? It is so true. But never mind, don't forget there's also ginger that you can flavor, you know, your food with. And I ended up using, you know, of course peanut butter that goes nicely with curry. So I ended up making them char kway teow with curried flavor, with peanut butter flavor and curry and a little bit of chili, etc. They said, now when I come back next, what are you going to do? Can you remember all of this? Because we want the same meal again. So there you have it. Wonderful. So let's have a look. I think this could be getting, yay! There you have it. The reason I am pressing it down is because I want the vegetable to get the charred flavor as well, you know, and the charred looks as well. I am going to put the cover on. The reason I put the cover on because chickpea flour happens to be dense and you do want to cook it, and that's what you're doing. Okay, so what we're going to do afterwards, when we actually place it onto our plate, I'm going to put the dirty plate away. Away it goes. I also had some mashed potatoes, so you could actually use mashed potatoes as well. You could use variety of vegetables that you like, and I know that some like it hot and spicy, so you could actually add chopped chilies, you could add sambal to it, you know, anything you like. Right now, what I want to do, I really want to eat this thing, and I'm going to bring it up now. So it is a matter of about between 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the vegetables that you're using and how thick your omelette is going to look like, okay, or going to be. So right now, let's just turn it over onto our plate, because I'm quite ready to eat it, really. Yay! It all held together. So happy with it. Alright, so along the way, you can now just garnish if you wanted. I could do just with one whole bok choy there, just like that, if you wanted. Don't forget, there's some tofu pieces as well that you could add as well in there, okay? And just a little bit more garnish, and let's just have it. Here we have it. I hope you will also try to make some frittata or some omelette at home, and this is going to be the version that's going to be gluten-free, and that's going to be for celiac, and of course, most importantly, plant-based. See you next time. Bye.